Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you this cool travel app. Basically, it just makes traveling way easier when you're planning a trip, say to Whistler or to some other snow resort. Now, the big problem with planning a trip is that you don't know where you want to go if it's your first time. You don't know what things you want to see, and it's really not fun when you get back from a trip and you think, oh, I should have gone to that place. So basically, what Trippy does is it gets all your friends to come in and comment and tell you, look, you should have gone to Splits Grill in Whistler, or you should have gone this, and this place. And you can get $5 drinks here on Fridays and all that sort of cool stuff. And it contacts them and puts it all in one place so that you can easily plan your trip. So what I'm going to show you today is how to use Trippy. So I'm just going to click sign up here. Now all of this is done through Facebook. So if you have a Facebook account like I do, I'm already logged in. It's going to log me in, and there we go. So where do I want to go? I want to go to Whistler. So we're going to type Whistler. Finds Whistler for me. When? Now you can select a time, a date if you're planning a trip and you already know the dates, but if you don't, you can always just click just streaming, no dates yet, and start planning. Okay, so here's where you select the type of trip you want it to be. Now, this isn't set in stone. You can change this and all that. It doesn't really matter, but it's just for your reference. So I'm going to click budget. Let's say we're on a budget. Click next. Okay, here's where you describe your trip to your friends. So this is just to give them an idea of basically what you'll be looking for and what types of things you want to do. So I'm going to say, I want to have an awesome time and see all the good stuff. Okay, so click next. Okay, here it's going to let me put any places that I have in mind. So if I have a rough idea of places that I might want to stay, or restaurants that I might want to eat, or things that I might want to do, I can tell my friends that, hey, I'm kind of interested in this. Can you give me your opinion? So, okay, let's say I heard the Four Seasons was good in Whistler. I can add that to my trip. All right, and that's added to the places that I'm considering. If we go over here and click here, we can see it appear underneath. Oh, maybe I did that wrong. Oh, wait, no. Come on. Okay, maybe I did do that wrong. Oh, I didn't add it to my trip. Okay. Add to trip. There we go. Okay, I must have been doing something wrong. Okay, so now we've got that added. Now I always tell people to go to Splits Grill in Whistler. It's pretty much the best burgers you've ever had. So let's say I heard about it. So I'm going to type Splits Grill. So you can go up here as well. You don't have to find it down in the menu. So Splits Grill, cool, and it's added it automatically to the things I want to do. So I click next. Okay, see what it's doing now is finding friends that I know in Whistler. Is looking through my Facebook. I can connect it up to Twitter or LinkedIn or some other social networks if you're on them, but I'm just going to use Facebook here to keep things simple. Okay, so it's found 8 friends. I've got 8 friends here that live in Whistler or have been in Whistler or something along those lines. And I can say, okay, let's go Braden, share. Now I have an option of Facebook or email. And it's just gonna send him a message or wall post. And it's gonna send him a link as well as this message that says, hey, I created this trip. Come and share your recommendations and what you think I should be doing. So I'm not going to click send because it's going to go spam on Braden's wall. I don't want to do that. But if this was your friend and this was on your trip, you'd click send. Okay, so you can send it to as many of these guys as you want. Or later I'll show you can add other people that might not appear here. Okay, so we're going to click next. Okay, so here we have our trip view. Like this is just a basic rundown of our trip. If you're used to Facebook, you understand that, hey, this is pretty similar to your wall. So your friends can comment and talk about these sorts of things. And now what's cool is your friends can click on the link that you sent them, and they can come here and leave their comments on what they think about all of this, and they can comment and talk to each other. And if we click on the recommendations up here, recommendations that your friends have given you for other places will appear here. So if, say, someone said, okay, don't stay at the Four Seasons, stay at the Pan Pacific, it's got a way better pool and better service, etc., etc., it would appear here with your recommendations. So what else we have here is trip plan. So here it's just going to show us what we're considering. It's going to let us build our itinerary. So okay, let's just say we finally decided it's in January and we're going to stay for a week. Done. Alright, so now it gives me a 7-day outline. So what's cool here is I can go down here to the places I'm considering, or recommended places, that sort of thing, and they'll appear here, and I click on this and I can go, okay, let's do this on day 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm going to stay there for 4 days. Click done, and there you go, it appears on our trip planner. It's pretty cool, hey? Alright, so now we can also have popular places. Say you just want to have a brief look over at what are popular places, not just from your friends, but in general. It'll give you a rough list of popular hotels, restaurants, and things to do. Now, you don't have to use these. I'm assuming if you have friends that have been there, you wouldn't be using these that much anyway, since recommendations from your friends are more reliable, but it just gives you a starting point. And here we have the trip album. Now what this is you can actually get an app for your iPhone, and basically you can take photos and all that sort of thing, and it hooks up straight into Trippy. And what's cool is if we go back, the iPhone app will actually show you this map. So you'll be able to access this map through your iPhone app. And basically any recommendations, places that your friends have said you should visit and all that sort of thing will appear on this map here. And you'll have just a general outline and a overview of all the places in the limited area that your friends say you should go to. Okay, let's get started at. Okay, so here we can share our trip. So if you didn't add people you wanted to add to this trip earlier, you can do it now. So we can go here, share. So it's the same deal, email or by Facebook. You can send them a message with the link. Or, now let's see if it lets me do this. Facebook, you can add any friend, not just the people that appeared from its suggested friends. Now the suggested friends are basically people that list on their Facebook profile that they've been to Whistler or they live in Whistler, something along those lines. But you can share the trip with people that you want just by selecting them from your Facebook friends. Just gets a list of all your friends that live in, well, all your friends in Facebook. Alright, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this, let me know, but I think it's pretty straightforward and it's a pretty cool app. I haven't seen anything else doing something like this, and it does make trip planning a lot easier. Alright, so thanks, and if you like this, then let me know. I'll do more stuff like this in the future. And thanks for reading or watching this on YouTube.